Here we go. How's you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to my stream.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Browns line up on D. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover.
What are you doing today?
Jose Pirela.
After you dropped me off.
In the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way.
I'm good.
A knee-high fastball. In head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. 2 hits in 7 tries. A high fastball is in there. Gonzalez, a native Floridian.
What are you doing right now?
Is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Nice. Which Marios?
Tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Changeup misses, and it's full 3 and 2.
From 0 and 2 to 3 and 2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Excuse me.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball
Crap.
4. So the leadoff man is on here. In
Okay,
the home
okay, I know that.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the
Double
way he wanted
play.
to start this outing.
Let's
To
go.
complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly.
Were you
but
looking
that
for
won't be the case
Miles?
this time after the 2-ball.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Is that the one that had Robin Williams in?
Locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Padres go down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball. Now to the plate, the
Told
pitcher,
to buy me some food.
Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup right down the middle.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And look out how that ran in and got it.
Okay.
Intentional or
Thank
not,
you.
do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
And he comes back
Hey,
to
Mark.
get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded.
Come on.
Brewers leave them loaded.
What are you doing today,
Go to
Mark?
the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe, set to lead off the home half of the 2nd. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Catch it good. Good.
Santana has the best view of this.
Mike Brown's lost. Bad.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that
We
pitch
lost
catches the inside
38 to
corner.
14, I think.
Shocked he took that pitch.
We didn't even show up, I don't think.
Plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s.
Who do you play
fastball in
next
the
week,
money mode.
Brian
I'm
Morgan,
surprised he didn't pull the
football?
trigger on that one.
The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score.
We got the Buccaneers next week. You should win that game, I think.
2-1. Up around the face.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Yeah,
And he misses
it was
here
not a
for
pretty
ball
game.
4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. And that's in there for a strike. In head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez, he's collected 11 hits in 42 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Galvis behind 0-2. Galvis is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him
On
up,
the
putting him
picture
down,
right
getting down
now.
First base line definitely sets the tone for the team.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Freddie Galvis goes down for the 2nd out in the bottom half.
In a double situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Yeah, it was a busy night last night at 112 Mark. We had over 800 people last night.
He'll try again, 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Santana has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now on MLB Network from sunny
It was pretty
San
cold,
Diego,
but I got used to it for like an hour or two. Because I was moving around and stuff.
Stepping up now, Christian Villanueva.
You and Brian should come to it this week or next week. You only got 4 nights left.
Wind up and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And he struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. Schoop calls for it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Jose Pirela. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. It's a swing and a high pop-up. Braun in foul ground, and the inning is over. 3 up. Ready for another chance? Corey Spangenberg. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So we got him swinging. Corey Spangenberg becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ground ball foul down the left side. Gonzalez gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs.
Oh,
if we see
come on.
It'll probably be extended out
Boom.
of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Hunter Renfroe. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. 2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. And the inning is
Go
over.
sit
Padres
down.
down in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0.
Nice. I got a no hitter going so far.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Gio Gonzalez. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And that is the pitcher up there as he's not even close to that one and becomes out number 1.
Wow, that's the case right there where pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Manuel Margot, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit?
No hit.
Have any hits going into this part
no
of the game?
hit for
2
them.
balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
No, walk him.
Really
Do
like
not
to
walk
see this guy
him.
work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that won't find
Hey, how's it going today?
So speed on base
Welcome
here
to
to
my
begin the inning.
stream.
It's a
Hope you're having a good day today.
Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Galvis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball 2.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And boy,
Come on
that misses as well.
now.
It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Now in the box, Francisco Mejia. Lifted down the line in left. Yelich will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Villanueva. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So striding forward now, Dinelson Lamet. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 the count. And there's ball 1. Margot over at second. Galvis on at first with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Jose Pirela. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Jose Pirela.
Gonzalez looks in. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And a fastball just a bit up. On its way is pitch number 75. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. High in the air out to center field. Kane is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Now batting, Corey Spangenberg. No hits to this point.
Number 15, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Low.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count.
Come on now.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
No walks.
And he misses.
Come on now. Bull crap.
Now it's ball 4.
It really cannot be a ball.
Hunter Renfroe. He got called out on strike
Man.
last time through. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. On a rope to the second baseman. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Spangenberg on second. Hosmer at first. 2 out in the inning. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Skied into straightaway right. Santana on the move. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Now to the plate, Gio Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gio Gonzalez.
He's set. Here it comes. Little tapper down the third baseline. Villanueva's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Really, Molly, you went out again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. And that misses 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he lays off.
Bull crap now.
Run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets older,
Hey.
you gotta expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So coming to the plate, Francisco Mejia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I love you.
Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And he misses there. 1-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Now batting.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Hit high and deep to left field. Yelich going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead. Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ballgame. Will Myers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now batting. Will.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
inside the show, baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. In the AL Central, the Pirates combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-3. As of today, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the Pirates are in second place in the NL Central. The Cubs finished off the 4-game sweep as they took down the 5th National League East, and the Cubs are atop the NL Central. The New York Mets got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-1. At the start of the day, the Mets sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, and the Cardinals sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division. The Nationals completed a short 2-game sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-2. In the standings, the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central, while the Nationals are atop the National League East Division. The San Francisco Giants set 3 balls into the seats as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-4. As of right now, the Dodgers are leading the National League West, while the Giants are at the bottom of the division. Gabriel Inoa won the game, finishing a complete game 1-hitter, leading the Orioles to the win over the Twins 9-0. Entering today's action, the Orioles are in second.
Here we go. Hopefully that's a better game. Oh. Crazy.
It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the Gio Gonzalez is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Gio Gonzalez, quality lefty. First thing you think of when you think of Gio, that big overhand curveball. Might be one of the best curveballs in baseball. Pretty good fastball, too. 92 to 93 miles an hour. That big overhand hook and a straight changeup. Really quality pitching.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Pena has it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Here's Dexter Fowler now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. In there, no balls and a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Hero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily.
Here we go.
Wong, the runner.
always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-1 the final score in tonight. The Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode down.